Ford Foundation has also given outstanding support toward the coming elections through the Tupoka Initiative for a peaceful and fair electoral process. This initiative, hosted by Kenya Women Holdings, aims to develop collaborative, preemptive actions and activities to forestall any pre-planned or spontaneous violence before, during, and after the forthcoming elections. The idea is to equip Kenyans with the knowledge and skills so that individually and collectively they can enhance peace and justice. I was very pleased to notice that 10 awards being made today are equally divided between men and women. That means that the organization is very gender sensitive. And we saw in the recently concluded US elections that the youth vote, once again, was significant. As we approach our elections, I urge the women and youth of this country to move to the forefront of the political conversation and help drive this country forward. With the full realization of Vision 2030, we can transform this economy into a developed industrialized economy where people do not have to roam around trusting cattle from each other. But that is not to say that we can condone the wanton destruction of life which you have seen here, and that the government must take decisive action. And I can report here that decisive action is going to be taken to ensure that we don't see a recurrence of what has happened in northern Kenya in the future. We have a responsibility as a government to protect life and property of each and every citizen. That's why there's a government in a country. We want to ensure that the rule of law is respected. As we go towards elections, it is important that each and every Kenyan behaves in a manner that will ensure that we have free and fair elections in the future. Therefore, the government must provide the security that is necessary. But all of us as citizens have a responsibility as a people. Now, these elections are going to be historic elections. They can only be equated to the elections of 1963, which brought independence to our country, because they are the first election to be held under this new constitution. Kenyans are going to vote many more times they have been used to voting in the past. There's need to expand civic education to enable Kenyans to make informed decisions in these elections. And Kenyans need to realize that we are voting so many times because we are restructuring our country, restructuring the governance structure of our country. And there's no need for the fear of the unknown which we are suffering from. We will continue to give assurance to members of the provincial administration that the provincial administration is not going to be scrapped. The chiefs are not going to be sent home, the assistant chiefs. The Constitution really says that the provincial administration shall be restructured to make it comply with the devolved system of government. So I want to use this platform, once again, to address the chiefs and to assure them that their jobs are going to be very, very secure in the new government. Finally, this is 50 years. We are beginning the 50th year of our existence as a nation this year. And 50 years are very important in the history of life of the nation.